Hi, this is Owen Friesen for Heat Transfer Lab. I'm here to show you my homemade heat exchanger prototype. So here's my heat exchanger. It's two concentric aluminum beverage cans connected together. So the hot water goes through the center and then drains out of this bottom orifice in 5 seconds. The outer chamber is a jacket filled with ice water to minimize that ice water volume. And to add the ice water, I just use a syringe and I add 40 milliliters of ice water. So I was really aiming to minimize the ice water volume and the consequent mass of my device. I just inject it into the outer jacket. The cooling interface is therefore this outer surface of the inner tube. At the bottom, the two cans are epoxied together using a standard marine two-part epoxy, which I had on hand. And that provides a watertight and mechanically sound interface. So to make this part was really simple. I took the two cans, trimmed them down to size, and then epoxied them together and drilled out a hole in the middle, and that forms a watertight seal. As you can see, the cold water does not leak at all. So to mask my device, this is with the cold water in it, I used a common kitchen scale. Set it down, tare it, 0 grams. So the mass of my device is 53 grams. To measure it, I use a set of calipers. So diameter, it's going to be about 65 millimeters. And we've got a height of 90 millimeters. All right, so we've got our cup of water at essentially 80 degrees Celsius, and our heat exchanger, and our empty collection vessel. So dump it in. And then measure the new temperature, which is 68.3 degrees. So just to recap the measurements, the hot water inlet temperature was 79.7 degrees Celsius. The outlet temperature was 68.3 degrees Celsius. The time, which I measured from the video, was 5 seconds. The mass of the device was 53 grams, and that's what I was really focusing on, was maximizing the heat transfer per unit mass. And the volume of the device, which is the bounding box, so it's just the diameter squared times the height, is 3.8 times 10 to the negative 4 meters cubed.